Well, hello, everybody. We love you. Welcome back to Alpha E-Mind Masteries United Earth Angel Series, episode 42 already. And what are we talking about today? Episode 42 is staying true to you. Yes, it is. Who am I? I'm Tobi Staples. What do I do? Well, I assist high achievers, coaches, and entrepreneurs to break free of any kind of limitation that they currently have and step into the highest potential of who they truly are. That's what I really do. I've authored 16 books, published them. I lead 2 programs, a leadership program and an empowerment self-mastery program, and I coach one-on-one. But I deal with high achievers, people that want to really tap into their highest potential of who they truly are without Mickey Mousing it, you know? That's what I do. And I'm the host of this United Earth Angel series. So, Andy as the co-host, come on out here and introduce yourself to the world, please.
Sure. Hello. I'm Andy Joe. I am an Earth Angel. I am a published author, a singer and songwriter. I'm an actor and a model, and I'm a mom of 11 and a wife to a husband who loves me as much as a man can. And I'm just out here helping people heal.
I love it. I love it. And I love you, and I am happy that you are out here with me, Andy, doing this. I can't believe we're episode 42 already. Can you believe that? Where is the time going?
That's crazy.
Can you believe that we're already almost in the middle of February?
No, I can't. Time, like the saying says, the days are long, but the years are short. Especially when you're a mom with young children. Yeah.
I really like that, actually. I really like that, what you were saying. The days are long, but the years are short. Well, let me tell you, last year flew by like a jet plane. This year seems to be just rocking and rolling. I love it. And I got the moment to do so. I encourage you all to flow. Feel your love over worry. Yes, this is my acronym, but it's a frequency. It's not an emotional state. It's a frequency. Your energy first. I encourage you all to flow, feeling your love over worry. Yes, and flow from that state like water over rocks with ease and great force. I would love for you all to sign up for the Authentic Marketing Summit that's kicking off tomorrow. Yes, I'll be speaking tomorrow at 12:30, but I would love for you guys to come and join us here at the Authentic Marketing Summit. Michael Whitehouse is hosting it. A lot of great speakers that'll be there tomorrow, and I look forward to hearing them all, actually. It's not just about me going and speaking. I can't wait to hear what everybody has to say there tomorrow. Yes, very much so. So, guys, please register for the summit. What will I be speaking about? The power of authenticity. Because it's about time for everybody to know that it amplifies the highest potential once you're flowing from that state. But people need to learn to stay true to them first in order to even tap into their highest potential. Andy, let's get into it.
Yes, ma'am.
So staying true to you, what does that mean to you, Andy?
To me, that means speaking your truth. no matter who's standing in front of you, no matter who's listening, no matter whatever. Speaking your truth, speaking what you know to be true. If someone disagrees, don't say, oh, well, yeah, I agree with you. No, you're not supposed to do that. That will close you off. That will start to make you feel confined. You can't just agree with someone because you don't want to be confrontational or whatever. You don't have to be confrontational just to speak your truth. If they don't agree, then that's their truth. You can't make them believe what you believe or make them listen to what you're saying. They hear you. That doesn't mean they're listening. But you have to stand in your truth. You have to be true to you. No matter if you have family members that don't agree with what you're doing, or if you have friends or whatever. I mean, it's up to them to remain your friends, to remain close to you, no matter what you say. But you shouldn't let that stop you from speaking your truth, from feeling your truth, from being free to be you all day, every day, as I tell my kids to be. And it's just being you, not trying to be someone else. Why would you try to fit in when you were born to stand out? Fitting into a norm is just, it's not interesting. It's more interesting to see somebody who is being them true self, their true selves, and not letting family or friends influence how they act or how they see things or how they do things. Being true to you is literally what it says. Being true to you, not taking on someone else's opinion and making it yours. Not, I don't know, asking 15 people for assurances of what is going on in your head. You already know. You know from your heart what your truth is. You don't need outside assurances to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't need outside assurances to let you know what you feel is right to be right. Being true to you means being true to you. You don't go up to your husband, per se, and say, well, I know this to be true. What do you think? And then he said something completely different than what you said. And then you change your views into something he has said. That's not you, that's him. If your views are different from someone else's and you change your views just because you asked them what their views were, that's not being you. Now, if you ask them what their views are and you do research and this, that, and the other, sometimes the research is true, but sometimes it still feels like it's wrong. Sometimes it just feels like your heart's telling you no. Because we all know who controls the internet. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't.
I'm glad that you touched on a couple of topics, the topics of discussion here, and I'm going to jump in and look. There's nothing wrong with discussing your views with anybody. There's nothing wrong with sharing your truth with anybody. But Andy mentioned a great topic about how does that feel within you? Staying true to you is genuinely governing your being from your higher self, the healed version of you that has never been hurt, that has never been broken, that has never been traumatized, that has never been inflicted by life, which when you wake up every morning, well, your higher self is what wakes you up. Now, whether you stay in the lowered self-programming, that's up to you. But when you are staying true to you and the governance of your being, you should be staying true to what is fueling you for life, which is love. Now, when you have to be able to agree to disagree with people, everybody has a unique view. Nobody can believe the same thing or feel it the same way. Everybody may believe in one thing. Do they feel it all the same way? No. Do they experience it all the same way? No. But it doesn't mean that one should alter what they believe to please another. Alter what you believe if it feels right to you. If you're in discussion and you're communicating with somebody and they're expanding your beliefs, be open to it. But how does that make you feel is what you stay real to. If it doesn't feel good, it's not good. If it feels good in your heart with a silenced mind, well, then it's good for you. And he touched on a great part of it, the discernment factor. We should be able to openly communicate our beliefs and our truths no matter who we are. Sharing is a part of us and we're wired for human connection. So yes, it's normal that you're going to want people to love you and you're going to want people to accept you and you're going to want people to look forward to seeing you or interacting with you. But in the same moment, you cannot be governing your life or your being based on what another would want for you. Ever. You see? You got to want more for you than anybody could want for you. And staying true to you is, yes, you can be in those discussions with people and stay still and calm with no response and allow your heart to speak. Is it yes or is it no? We overcomplicate things. We really do, because of the fear of not being accepted, the fear of not being enough, the fear of if we stay true to us, we will be outcasted or segregated. No, stay true to your heart and what it's telling you, no matter what. And no matter who's around you quacking in your ears, it doesn't matter. But what are you quacking to your own being in your ears? Do you talk yourself out of staying true to you? And we've all done it. So if you sit as one that says today, oh, I stay true to me, but you're people pleasing, I'll be the first one to tell you, you're lying to yourself. Okay? Staying true to you, in my regards, I'll use me as an example. I do what my heart wants me to do daily, no matter what. I could sign up for things. I could register for things. I could be anticipating something. But if the day of my heart says, no, 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 well, then you won't see me there. I follow my heart daily. If I want to do something and I sit with it, which I sit with everything, and I allow my heart to decide. And if it's a yes, it's a get up and go. And if it's a no, it's a no. And it's very clear when you stay true to you. And you can feel your own feelings about things and you don't stay distracted from it. And you don't people please and you got to stay true to you. What are you giving up and what is it costing you in your life to people please? How does that leave you feeling? Living up to everybody else's expectations but your own, because you don't have time to sit with yourself and figure out what you want because you're too busy complying and pleasing everybody else. What makes your heart tick? Stay true to that and the responses of it. The heart is the first brain. Get up to the times with the research and what really the factual knowledge. Wipe out the old belief systems. Stay true to you and the knowledge that's running through you. All wisdom, all knowing, perfect design, and all flowing. Highest potential of all things. Highest potential, your highest potential, surpasses and transcends any human limitation. Why? Because you're the one that creates any limitation in your life. Nothing else. So by staying true to you, you're not creating limitation and lack and any kind of bullshit in your life. You're really not. Andy, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, I'm just enjoying what you're saying about it. But yeah, Toby's taught me to be true to me no matter what. yes, people have asked me, what do you believe in? They question me, and I flat out tell them my truth to what they're asking me. And I get a couple of, really, what, why? I said, because that's what my heart's telling me. That's what I believe in, you know? And then they just go on about their day doing whatever they're doing. Like, I have a brother from another mother, I call him. We have conversations every now and then. We used to be close because I lived in South Point and he lived in South Point. So we talk every day, but now it's just every once in a while. But we've had conversations on, spiritual topics and stuff like that. And I've told him what I believe. And he tells me what he believes. And neither one of us wavers. So, we can still talk to one another and, love each other and be friends. We don't have to agree on anything or everything to love one another. But he believes that he's being true to him, and I believe I'm being true to me. That's all that matters. Be true to you. Don't make it a big confrontation, a big deal. When someone feels their heart pulling a certain way, that's their choice. Let their heart pull them that way. If their heart pushes them away from anything or anyone, let it happen. We're all free beings. We all need to be true to ourselves. So if it makes someone mad that they've pulled to or away from somebody, then or something, then that's not the person's fault who's being pulled to or pushed away. That is the person's fault who's mad about it because they can't handle that someone is being pushed away from them or someone is being pulled to something or what.
People, I love that you said that, and I have to jump in here, Andy. I love that push and pull factor because what people don't realize is we're energy first and we're a magnet. And we have a north node, a positive node, and a negative node. And just like batteries do, or magnet, right? The magnet, it'll either stick together or it will repel. Well, that is what happens with people too. Keep it simple. Energy first. You are either merging or repelling. And that is the truest answers to things. And yes, people have to allow it. People have to allow it. It's just like this. If I didn't stay true to me, I would never carry the title and the stripes of a mission-based Earth Angel, teaching love in this world, the real meaning of love and the power of it. Well, I've been told that what I teach is a lot. Well, no, it's our highest potential of who we truly are. So I teach the truth of our beings. I stay true to me. You know how many people have told me how you give way too much? Tried to silence me, tried to sway me, nah. You know what? I am staying true to me. And I've done it. Came out here from speaker to launching my business in March to now I've successfully run programs, coaching one-on-one, and I haven't even been Alpha E-Mind Mastery has not even been 1 year in functioning. Well, I stay true to me and the way that I must do things. Why? Because my heart speaks to me. And it's very different than the belief systems of another. That's limited potential when you're running on belief systems. Belief systems are barricades to your highest potential.
Yep.
Well, when you tap into who you truly are and you stay true to that, well, it amplifies your highest potential. Just like everybody knows about, well, love is the strongest frequency in the universe, but then authenticity amps it up. Well, guess what? If you're not authentic to the flow of love fueling you, you're not amplifying any authenticity or the power of love or highest potential. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Well, you got to stay true to you first to be able to even tap into your power. And if you're living in fear, well, guess what? You weren't born like that. So you're living in compliance to an installed program. Not me. That's not staying true to you. Staying true to you is safe and secure in your being, pleasured by creation, the willpower and capacity to do all, loving yourself and your experience no matter what, knowing the truth and speaking the truth of who you are and your being and your experience, having the great self-insight and reflection to know. Come on. That's who you genuinely are. But are you staying true to that? Or are you staying true to compliance and alliance to belief systems that your grandparents and your parents and your high school sweetheart made you believe? Because unless you've done the work to go in and really stay true to you, you're running on somebody else's program anyway. And I'll be the first one to tell you. Andy, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, that is true. Because all of us were raised by someone, our parents, grandparents, whoever, who guided you to behave the way they wanted you to behave, the way they wanted you to act. You know, act this way in front of these people. Don't act this way in front of these people.
They molded you to be who they wished for you to be.
Yes.
Get it through your heads, people.
Yeah.
All right. That is not the real you.
No.
Go ahead, Andy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I always look for words that I can't find sometimes, and you found them for me. But yeah, the way you were born, your heart led everything. Your brain operated the system. Then when we started walking, talking, getting a little independent, our parents, grandparents, family, whatever, reined us back in, and our heart wasn't allowed to lead us anymore. They were leading us. They were molding us. They imagine it like a ball of clay. They had their hands in everything, just molding it around however they wanted it to be, however they wanted you to be. Put this in the brain, take away the feeling here, and boom, there you are. It only took the first 7 years to do that. From then on out, they just, anytime you got out of line a little bit, they'd rein you back in. Out of line a little bit, they rein you back in.
And the fear of consequence too. That's what made you actually comply to it, is the fear of the consequence, because that's why we comply. That's why we complied to shutting our heart off, because we had no choice but to.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you just explained that, Andy. I really do. And that shows me how much learning has, your foundation is locked in there, girl. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. When you're ready to teach this stuff, you are going to be super effective, because that was super effective.
I didn't think, I just spoke. So
yes, exactly. Staying true to you and the voice of your heart.
Yeah.
Because our heart sings a song to us, but can you hear it?
You're
a walking song. You're a walking song. When you think about the solfeggio frequencies, let me see if I have a solfeggio frequency chart up here.
Let me add something real quick.
Add it.
Just because they molded you and shaped you and guided you to be the person they wanted you to be, doesn't mean they didn't love you. Doesn't mean you can't love them, because we're supposed to love everybody. I love my parents. I love my family for teaching me what not to do, and for loving me. But yeah, I just wanted to add that.
You know what? I love my parents too. And I don't come out here and speak the way I do to shame my mother or my father. No, I love my parents. And trust me when I tell you, when it comes to my mother, I would protect her. I would put my life on the line for her in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I would give up my life for her in a second. So don't get it twisted. I come out here and I share for learning, for knowledge, to assist you all to break out of that box of belief systems that you have been bound to since you believed you had to comply to them.
Mhm.
Because who I was molded to be, hey, she got me through all of that life that I had to live. So I respect that part of me. But that's also the lowered self of me, the victim, the abuser, that's still a part of me, but it's a healed part of me.
Yeah.
So it's not like it didn't help you. And you're not here to trash them, but
No.
you're here to step out of what was planted in your programming.
Right, because it
Your
was
highest
planted in theirs too.
That's right. Upgrade the programming. And stay true to you by doing so. But if you have not stepped out of your box of beliefs and you've been bound to it, then honestly, you don't even know who you are. Well, if you'd like to know the real you, I invite you to come work with me. You'll find out who you really are because you're the farthest thing from what you've been made to believe you are by any person that influenced your life. And in a very short amount of time, you'll feel that for yourself working with me. Anyway, we love you. We're grateful that you came out for episode 42. Yes, of Alpha You Mind Mastery's United Earth Angels series. Andy, I'm really happy. I'm grateful for your time and your energy all the time. And I'm grateful that of the love that we come out here and share to the world and the knowledge. And a lot of people find it hard to hear. Yes, because that's how deeply embedded in their programming they are. Cognitive dissonance. Well, let me give you some more cognitive dissonance today. Highest potential? Well, you can raise yourself from the dead with your highest potential. Yes, you can. I've done it. So if you want to really know about your highest potential of who you truly are, and you want to know how to stay true to you, I invite you to click that link and book some time with me. Simple.
You won't regret it.
Other than that, tomorrow is the Authentic Marketing Summit. Please come out and join us tomorrow. I'll be talking about the power of authenticity tomorrow. So please join us. Yeah. I would love for you all to expand your knowledge and meet so many great people that you maybe haven't met, or maybe that you don't know, or get all of those golden nuggets that are always served so readily. Andy, do you want to say something to our audience before I wrap up this live?
Well, first, Toby, I want to say something to you. I am
right.
grateful for you also, and I love you. And when we do finally meet face to face, it is going to be amazing. It's going to be mind blowing. But to the rest of you, I would like to say I appreciate your time. I greatly appreciate your time because you can't get that back, and you decided to watch us and feel the love from us. So I truly appreciate it. And I love you all. And I want you all to love yourself. Love yourself. Because even as a mother who didn't love herself, I can say that now that I do, I can love them better.
Yes. Now you see the difference, and I'm so proud of you. You see, it excites me to hear you speak like that, Andy. It really
excites
does.
me.
It really does. It excites me, and I'm so proud of you. And yes, I can't wait. As soon as the spring hits, I'll be coming to meet you. Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it. I'll be coming. I'll be coming. Yeah, I've got to do a little road trip down the East Coast and meet all my peeps on the East Coast.
Yes.
Yeah, Road trip. I've decided it. I have a passport. I've got a license. I can drive. Why not? I need to go on a road trip and meet all my people on the East Coast face to face.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, now I've said it. It's considered done. So now we're just going to have to pick some dates.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll stay true to you. Stay true to you. Listen, love yourself no matter what. If you're giving yourself the love, the validation, the approval, and all of the comfort and kindness and compassion that you need, you can flow from your highest potential. Don't be a needy person, needing people to approve of you, needing people to guide you, needing people to put their nose where it shouldn't be. No, you have innate wisdom flowing through you. Stay true to you. And the power of what's fueling you. Yes, the power of love, the all-knowing, and its imperfect design and its highest potential, yes, makes all possible. All the time. Thanks for joining us for episode 42. Yes, of United Earth Angels series. Andy, I love you. Everybody, I love you. Have an amazing day. Stay magical. Why? Because you are. You're a magical being. If you really tap into your highest potential and flow from it, oh, it's a magical adventure. Love you all. Have a great day. Thanks for coming out. Episode 42, staying true to you. Please do that. Love y'all. Have a great day.